All right, the court is calling 2022 CR 9151W, State of Texas versus Jamie Lozano. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Jason Garahan, Your Honor.
Robert Maurer for defendant, Your Honor.
And are you Jamie Lozano?
Yes, ma'am.
Showing you what's entitled motion to revoke community supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Jamie Lozano who was placed on community supervision in 2022 CR 9151W for the offense of burglary of a building with intent to commit theft on September 23rd, 2022 for a term of 2 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
State?
Yes, Your Honor. Violated condition number 2 on or about the 19th day of October 2022 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant, Jamie Lozano, is in there illegally using a controlled substance, namely methamphetamine, in violation condition number 2.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Your Honor, we'll waive the remaining violated conditions.
Did you understand by pleading to violation of condition number 2, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $500 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 2 true. And I'm sorry, defense, any objection to the state's waivers?
No, Judge.
All right, is there an agreement?
No, there's not, Your Honor.
All right, state, what are you requesting?
The state would just recommend revocation. Then.
Defense, what are you requesting?
So, Judge, the last time we heard the court had or ordered an evaluation for Ms. Lozano for mental health, and she didn't qualify for DDRF or any of the other mental treatment programs. The probation department's recommendation was SATIF. Ms. Lozano wanted to address the court about her request to be continued.
All right, you want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Jamie Lozano.
All right, did you want to question her or?
Judge, I figured it'd be easier if she can just explain to the court what she's seeking and why she's seeking it. So
right, yes.
explain to the judge what you told me.
No objection.
Thank you.
Thank you. I have a 15-year-old son that I'm raising alone with my family helping me, and I'm the.
Then you're not raising your 15-year-old.
Well, I mean, like without his father. His father's never been in the picture.
You're mumbling. You need to stop mumbling because the court reporter needs to hear. Okay.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right, you may continue.
Oh, well, I just want to go back on probation. I told the probation officer that day that I was coming up dirty, and then, you know, that I was sorry, and I've been sober since then. And my sister and my family is all sober.
Who is your sister?
She's present, Judge. She's
Right here is where things get serious. This isn't a new trial, it's a motion to revoke probation, which means the court is deciding whether Jamie already broke the rules she was given instead of jail, and in these hearings the burden of proof is way lower than a normal criminal case. One violation can be enough to send you straight to jail.
a person in the Air Force. She's in the Air Force.
Oh,
I
what's your
spoke to her.
sister's name?
JC Lozano.
Okay.
She lives across the street.
So what do you think should happen to you for testing positive?
I mean, I came back to jail and I've been sitting there and I've been reading my books. And
No, my question, listen to my question. What do you think should happen to you for testing positive? I do remember you. Your hair color has changed. So what are you requesting? What do you think you should happen? You tested positive.
I'm not sure what the options are for that. I was already gotten back sober, but I don't mind going to classes. I do. They had said they recommended counseling, and I would love to do counseling.
All right. So what I can tell you right now, I'm going to give you a choice. Sometimes I can't give people choices. It depends on what the case is and what's going on.
Yes.
You can either be continued and go into inpatient treatment, or either you can go to the state jail facility for 18 months. Which would you prefer? But either way, you're not leaving this courtroom and you're not leaving custody.
This is my first time ever coming up.
My question is, do you prefer 18 months in the state jail facility or inpatient drug treatment? Which do you prefer?
Can I talk to my lawyer?
Sure. We're back on the record in 2022 CR 9151W, State of Texas versus Jamie Lozano. All right, Ms. Lozano, Have you had a chance to discuss your options with your attorney?
Yes.
All right. So which do you prefer? 18 months in the state jail facility or inpatient treatment?
I want outpatient treatment, but I'll take the.
I cannot hear you.
I said I want the outpatient that was recommended, but I guess I'll have to take the.
No, I mean, you're not doing outpatient treatment.
It wasn't recommended. Inpatient was recommended.
Inpatient treatment was recommended. Here's the thing, Ms. Lozano, you were here before me previously, and at that time, I believe you had green, purplish hair.
No.
Your hair was not blonde,
It was yellow.
yellow. Okay. So you were here before me. So I remember you. And I thought then that you had drug issues. And what I said at that time was, we will try at your.
And just like that, with one word, she basically admits the violation. In Texas, pleading true in a revocation hearing is almost like handing the judge the keys. The court no longer has to debate guilt now. It's all about punishment.
Way. And so you were given a chance to be in the free world and not use, but you used. There are consequences for actions. And people seem to think that the consequence for the actions is to cry and beg to get what they want. If everybody could write their own program when they have a drug problem, you wouldn't be here because you would have written your program and you would do great on it. And I can say that if I could write my own weight loss program and have it work, guess what? I wouldn't continue to eat the pecan turtle ice cream that they have, the HEB brand, which they're out of now. And that's not because of me. So what I'm going to do is you are going either to inpatient treatment and you're going to SATF. Is that what they're
That's the
recommending?
recommendation.
All right. And I'll have you referred to felony drug court. If felony drug court accepts you, then you can go to felony drug court. But if they do not, you're going to SATF. And what I can tell you is felony drug court is not going to accept you if you come with your idea that I only used one time.
I used one time.
Let her talk.
And let me just tell you, the problem is your sister and other people who are in the military, living their life, doing what they're supposed to do, they want what's best for you. And they want to believe you. But my experience with people who are addicted, they tell great stories. And sometimes I'm listening to it and I'm like, that sounds very believable. Maybe they did go to outer space. Maybe the moon is made of green cheese or blue cheese because it sounds so believable. And your relatives want to believe you, but you need to get your life together. It's currently not. It's chaos. And I'm trying to help you with the chaos.
That was not my life. I was already starting my business that I have already started.
No,
I was.
because you know why? You know why I know that was your life?
And I had become, that was in October, and between October and then I got sober and I was living with my parents in order to help me get.
You know why I know your life is chaos? Because you're here in a felony court for a felony charge.
Stop talking.
Yeah.
Stop talking.
You're here in a felony court for a felony charge.
Yes, I understand.
So
It's my
again,
house.
if you don't want the treatment, you can just do your 18 months. You'll do your 18 months, you'll be done, and you can make whatever treatment plan you want to. So, do you want the 18 months in the state jail facility or do you want treatment? That's either yes or no. If you don't want treatment, then I will not give it to you. Somebody else will take advantage of it. And you can do your 18 months. You can mark your days off on your calendar. You'll get credit for any time that you've already been in custody for this case. And you can mark 18 months of your life off on the calendar. And then when you get out, maybe your sister or somebody will take you in. Maybe you will not use any more drugs. It's completely up to you. Do you want the inpatient treatment or do you want to do your 18 months? Which would you prefer? No, here's the thing. Your sister can't turn around. Turn around. Your sister cannot want treatment for you more than you want it.
I was doing treatment already out there.
All right. I'm going to help you out because I see you need help.
Like I do want the
I'm going to sentence you to 18 months. I'm going to grant the motion. I'm going to grant the motion, sentence you to 18 months in a state jail facility, give you credit for any time served. There's a $500 fine, time and money run concurrent. Counsel, I'll retain jurisdiction.
I'll talk to her sister about that, Judge. I don't see a whole lot of point with it.
All right. showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you?
This is a classic courtroom moment. The emotional appeal judges hear this every single day. Kids family promises to change the problem. None of that erases a failed drug test. The judge's job isn't to reward intentions, it's to respond to documented behavior.
Sign it. All right. You have a limited.
Yes, that's my signature.
All right. You have a limited right to appeal. That right to appeal as it relates to the allegation and the motion, not the fact that you're on probation. Do you understand?
No, I don't know what.
All right. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition.
Oh.
If you have a question of what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right. And what is her sister's name?
AC Lozano.
All right. And what's her rank?
I'm not sure her rank right now.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to her. What's your rank? All right. So I want to let you know that I appreciate your coming in here. Sometimes you can't give help to people when you offer it. They have to want it. And if they want it and they have issues, I will give it to them. So don't think that this is your fault. You've done everything that you can do. Thank you. Thank you so much. Court is calling 2022 CR 8453, State of Texas versus Mark Daniel Lewis. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins with the state, Your Honor.
Defense.
Ed Piker for Mr. Lewis.
And are you Mark Daniel Lewis?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm showing you what's entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you the same Mark Daniel Lewis who is placed on community supervision in 2022 CR 8453 for the offense on unlawfully carrying a weapon with a felony conviction on January 13, 2023 for a term of 10 years? Is that you?
Yes, Your Honor.
State?
Honor, violated condition number 15G, on or about the 26th day of May. And Judge, I'd like to orally amend.
Oh, just one moment. Excuse me. Could you, if you all could move to the other end. Okay. All right. Are we proceeding on the motion as presented, State?
Judge, we'd like to orally amend. I've conferred with defense counsel. We'd like to orally amend the year. It should be May 2023 instead of May 2026, Judge.
All right. Any objection?
Judge, I confer with my client on that and we have no objection.
All right, Mr. Lewis.
This is what's called a judicial ultimatum. Treatment or jail sounds like a choice, but it's really damage control at this point. The judge has already decided you're not going home today. The only real question is where you'll be sent.
Do you understand that that's a substantive change to the motion to revoke?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you understand that your attorney has 10 days to prepare for trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Did you wish to proceed?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, State.
On or about the 26th day of May 2023 in Rusk County, Texas, the defendant, Mark Daniel Lewis, did then and there fail to comply with the rules, regulations, or instructions.
Excuse me, just one moment. Were you changing that date?
Yes, Judge, to 26th day of May 2023.
Okay. All right. Thank you. Sorry about that.
Sorry. In Rusk County, Texas, the defendant, Mark Daniel Lewis, did then and there fail to comply with the rules, regulations, or instructions of the Bexar County Community Supervision and Corrections Department Substance Abuse Treatment Facility, in that the defendant was behaviorally discharged from the East Texas State ISF unit in Henderson, Texas, in violation of condition number 15G.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
All right. Did you understand by pleading true to violation 15G, the court could find it true, grant the motion, sentence you to 6 years in prison?
Yes, Your Honor.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of 15G?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find violation of 15G true. Is there an agreement?
Judge, we don't necessarily have an agreement. I have no objection. The defense counsel has spoken with probation and we've conferred, and I think he has a proposal that he'd like to make to the court that the state has no objection to.
All right, Mr. Piker.
That's correct, Judge. And then I will call my client because he knows better what happened than I could ever tell you.
All right, Mr. Piker, what are you requesting?
I am requesting that the court consider keeping him on probation, not revoke him, and move him out of, don't revoke him, don't send him back to that facility and send him to lifetime recovery. We've looked into it. It's a 3-month residential. He's motivated. Actually, it was his suggestion that if that was possible to get him out of there, he wants to help. He wants to get off the drugs, but he can't do it where he's at.
Okay.
And he is going to explain that to you better than I can.
All right, Miss Abrams,
I apologize. I cannot hear.
on this case, it is Mark Daniel Lewis. There was an incident at Henderson, and his attorney is suggesting that he be placed in inpatient at Lifetime Recovery.
Your Honor, probation would not have any objection.
Okay. And so that I will know.
This analogy might sound funny, but legally it's deadly serious. The judge is explaining something crucial. Addiction excuses don't override court orders. Sympathy doesn't cancel consequences, and the court is done experimenting.
Oh. What is the issue with that facility? We'll say allegedly.
Would you like to hear it from me or from Mr. Lewis?
Either one.
Mr. Lewis can explain it better than I, but I will tell you that he was in a gang. He was in a gang when he got there. He wanted out of the gang. He told him he wanted out of the gang. His life was threatened. His well-being was threatened. And quite honestly, from what he tells me, there was so much drug usage there and fight night that it was not conducive to getting better. It made it worse.
All right. And this is at the facility in Henderson, Texas?
Yes, ma'am. He will swear. He'll tell you that under oath.
Oh, no. I'm going to make sure that the facility at Henderson, Texas, that we do, that a spot check is done, random, so I can figure out what's going there. Because the last thing I want is someone who's trying to get treatment and wants treatment to be sent to a facility where it's difficult to receive that.
And that's why I wanted him to address you, because I knew you'd be interested.
All right. You want to raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name.
Mark Lewis.
All right, so tell me what is going on at the Henderson facility.
Whenever I was here in this courtroom on January 13th, I signed for the 10 years probation. You gave me the choice to go receive help or go to TDC, so I chose the help. And whenever I was finally transported to Henderson, Texas, I threw myself into the program and I started learning about thinking errors. I started learning all the aspects I needed to learn for my first track, which was cognitive intervention, and had a very successful 45-day call. But during that time, I made the decision to step away from the gang affiliation that I was affiliated with, and I made it known that they were doing fight nights. There were people over there still smoking K2.
Fight nights?
Yeah, it was disrupted. The counselors would come in and they would read from a piece of paper for an hour and they would leave until the next day. And it was back to the same stuff. And I made it known that I didn't want no part of any of that anymore. I was trying to get back to my daughter. I let everybody know, like, I was back in my Bible. I was trying to get myself right. And a lot of people took that offensive, and they threatened me, and they were trying to jump me. And thankfully the guard was able to see that something was going on, and they pulled me out of the dorm that I was in, and they placed me in a single man cell in restrictive housing. And when they came, they were like, they wanted to send me back to that environment, and I wasn't trying to go back to that environment because of the threat. And they said that by refusing that environment, I was refusing the program. And I knew that I would have to come back here and address you, but I'm trying to do better.
Okay. No, I appreciate that. So what I'll do then is I'll deny the motion and I'm going to alter and amend conditions to include lifetime recovery, the inpatient, and you'll be transferred from the jail to lifetime recovery.
Yes, Sean.
All right. Is there anything else?
That was it.
All right, we can go off the record. See what I mean about communication being key? If I don't know this is going on, then, but thank you so much for letting me know.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You didn't get any more tattoos while you were there, did
No,
you?
thankfully not.
Okay.
Thankfully not.
And he's not from Indiana.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right,
Thank
thank you.
you. Thank you for letting me know.
Thank you.
And that is the moment the door closes. Despite all the talk of treatment, the judge revokes probation and sends her to state jail. This is the harsh reality of revocation hearings. Once the court loses confidence, rehab becomes optional, prison becomes guaranteed.